Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan the T-Shirt Guy. Welcome back to the Never Show. Yes, the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. Why ask why? Why wouldn't you want a third eye? I mean, it's supernatural and super awesome. And it's Wednesday again. That means we review the movies. So let's get into that. And today's movie is Get Out. It is a rated R film. It is an hour and 44 minutes. It's a horror mystery, which I'd say it's more of a suspense thriller, just to be honest with you. Director is Jordan Peele. Writer was Jordan Peele. Double threat here. And cast, first build only. As always, you know how things work around here.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya. As Chris Washington, Allison Williams as Rose Armitage, Catherine Reiner as Missy Armitage, Bradley Whiteford as Dean Armitage, Caleb Landry Jones as Jeremy Armitage, Marcus Henderson as Walter, Betty Gabriel as Georgina,
Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith Stanfield, like I'm going to pronounce that name, as Andrew Logan King, Stephen Root as Jim Hudson. Little rough. Oh, God. For God's sakes, people, pronunciation keys would be great with names.
Lil Rel Howery.
Little Rel Howery. Funniest man in the whole damn movie. And it's a horror movie, for God's sakes. Ashley LaCoyd Campbell as Lisa Dietz. John Whitmount as Gordon G. Karen Lakey as Emma Green. June Ann Dorian as April Dre. Rutherford Carvins as Parker. I'm not going to do the full cast because there's so many people in this movie who are absolutely characters who are super creepy, super weird, and just really creeped me out through this whole movie. Production companies are Blumhouse Productions, QC Entertainment. Our distributor in the good old US of A is Universal Pictures Canada, which I wasn't really expecting. Special effects was Integrity Studios. I don't really know them. There's a ton of other companies that did a whole bunch of casting and stuff. Let's get into the movie. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Basically, it's the Body Snatchers all over again, only creepier. Seems some white folks are trying to take some black people's bodies for a test drive. And being semi-Caucasian myself, when I was leaving the theater, black people were looking at me like, you want to take it for a ride? Here's the Cadillac. And I'm like, no. I'm serious. I can see why people wanted to like this. I mean, there's a lot to like here. I mean, I look at Rotten Tomatoes. It's super popular on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a well-made movie, but it made me look back. And for a man with PSD who has, toys in the attic and demons in the trunks, it ain't good to look back, folks. And it was a very uncomfortable movie. Whoever did the music direction on this, I have to admit, you did a wonderful job. You creeped me the hell out. The only problem I see with this movie is that Mythbusters did a thing on hypnotism, and you can't force people to do things outside their will. I don't know if they forced him to do it outside his will, but there is some deep, dark places, and I think that when you try to go there with hypnotism, it would break the hypnotism completely. Just to be honest with you, I'm just saying. Very slow and subtle at the beginning. And I mean, slow and subtle is this movie's pace. all the way through. It is a very, very long movie for, what's going on. It is frustrating because you don't feel comfortable watching this. And I just don't think that makes you scary. I mean, that it's not horror. It's because you're uncomfortable, then you're scared. Because, I start looking around in the movie theater and realize I'm one of the few white folks in the audience, and it has nothing to do with race, but people were looking on me in a weird ass way when I was leaving this movie. And I had to go outside and take a shot from my mini thermos. I haven't needed my mini thermos in almost 6 months now, and I needed it after this movie. I mean, seriously, it's got a lot of critic reviews to it. It's very interesting. I can read hours and hours and hours into it. It just seems... It was a very uncomfortable movie. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's uncomforting. You're sitting there, you're going, this is the worst ride ever. You want that, I'm used to that nice fast-paced horror of October. And this is in October, and this was not what I was looking for when I went out to see the movies today. This was just chance of the draw and time and tide, love. And it was mad uncomfortable leaving, and it just really threw me off. The acting is superb, I have to admit. Daniel Kaluuya, or however I pronounce his name, as Chris Washington was great. Allison Williams, oh my gosh, she can turn the switches back and forth. Very, very, very. Little Ryle Holloway, oh my God, as Rod Williams, has the best funny lines in this damn movie. He is TSA, and he made me laugh about TSA jokes. Creepy as all hell, but he made me laugh. Why can't more black people be like this? This guy made me laugh. You don't want... I feel like it was severely racially charged, and I didn't want that. I wanted a good horror movie. I wanted to be scared, not uncomfortably scared, because... I wanted scary, and got uncomfortable scare. The scary where you're afraid that you've watched something horrible and you feel bad about it. And I've seen Cannibal Holocaust 1 and 2 and a bunch of other really, really, really stupid horror movies that were even way worse than this. And it kind of let down in the horror department. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What more can I say? It's a decent movie. You're going to find yourself if you're a white person, though, you're going to find yourself very uncomfortable about this. The trailers were more scary than the movie was itself because you weren't expecting this. There was a lot of twists to the plot. I don't want to see this again. Literally, I have no urges to see this ever again. Even in October, I do not want to see this on TV, and I do not see this as a DVD rental. So, if you like what you see in here, please click that like button down below. Your likes mean the world to me. I can't do it without your support. And if you want to see more movie reviews like this, make sure you click that subscribe button and that little bell icon. And, oh yeah, before we forget, comments are 100% guaranteed response until I make my next video. This is the rule now. Until I make my next video, anything you want to say to me, you can put it in the comments. I will respond to it 100%. And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!